Like, I am just blown away at myself. I mean, not to brag, but if there's a horn, I'ma beep it. Doot doot. Beep beep. So this is where we are in the back. Check your girl out. First time box braids. Show y'all. Oh, they are still tight. Okay. And this is actually one complete pack of these, y'all. And if you are getting your hair braided in whatever kind of braids, especially if you're doing it yourself and you don't want this hair to tangle up, y'all, I'm telling you, this hair is absolutely amazing. Like, I was gonna buy the 99-cent braid pack. I was gonna buy the 99-cent braid pack, and then I saw this and I was like, ooh, triple value pack. Girl, I don't even know how much I paid for it, but I bought 2 of these. And what else did I buy? I just bought 2 of these, and it came out to, I think, like $13. So these was about $7 a pack. But you get 3 packs in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like $2 per hair. And I did, y'all, I did all of these. And as you can tell, honey, as you can tell, sis, these are not small, tiny braids. Like, I'm going in with the force, and your girl is grabbing sections of braided hair. Like, I'm not playing. Okay, I am not playing. This hair is beautiful. So, and it comes pre-stretched. It comes pre-stretched. It says itch-free, antibacterial, waterproof fiber, finger pain-free, and I can attest to that because, you know, like sometimes when you're braiding your hair, your fingers and stuff start burning. Your fingers ain't burning with this burn, and I am absolutely just like, oh. It says abundant volume, absolutely no tangles. Okay, so I'm not gonna say absolutely. You just need to make sure that when you're braiding it, that you run your fingers through it. So it's like, don't let the hair braid up on itself, and you won't have to worry about tangles. Hot water setting, easy and tight braiding. I can attest to that. If you have a problem with slipping, sis, I'm telling you, like, I ain't sponsored, I ain't getting paid for this. But I do like the Spectra brand, which if you have not seen my colorful crochet, I did use Spectra hair for this, and the hair is actually really, really soft. This is some really soft hair. Okay, a more Mio hair collection. What else does it say? 200% quality guaranteed. I don't know what that means. Okay, so we're gonna take it out the pack, sis. Okay, so you get 3 of these. You get 3 of these bundles in here, sis. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Yo, that is absolutely thick. Let me take one out. Put that down there. Okay. So, yo, this hair is so soft. Look at that, y'all. Bam, and it comes already tapered at the end, sis. We ain't gotta worry about feathering our tips. Okay, I'm using my hair rack, and I'm not sectioning off the hair as I go because my braids are not absolutely even. They are different sizes. Some of them are a little smaller, and some of them are a little larger, and I did that on purpose because I did not want all even equal braids. I feel like it looks a little bit more natural like this. So what I'm doing is I'm just pinching off how much hair I want, and it feels like a little bit too much. Okay, but some of the braids I did use this amount of hair to give me my fuller braids. Okay, so I'm gonna use about that much. Okay, per braid. to get this size. So I would say use about that much if you want to get this size. And I am currently, let me take off these clips so y'all can see that your girl's been working, honey. Sis, hold up, clips, hold up. Don't get caught. Okay, sis, like I am so excited, y'all. I always do twist in my hair, and I've never done box braids in my hair. Okay, so I'm finna show y'all how I do these box braids, sis. Okay, so this is one more braid. Okay, all right. So what I've been using, I usually go in with my Murray's. I did not feel like digging through my hair product closet because y'all, it is a lot of stuff in there. So I did. Okay, so wait a minute, the hair wasn't even. Sis, let's back up. I said that this hair came up to $13 because I bought 2 packs. No, sis, this was $6.04. Let me make sure y'all can see that. This was $6.49 minus the skirt tag. So that hair right there, both packs, says it's worth it. It's worth your $3-4. Okay, so both of those packs probably came up to like $4 each if this was $7. Cause this little thing right here was $7. And this is the Shine and Jam Magic Theme. I cannot read this. Shine and Jam Magic Fingers by Shatasha Harris. Her hair cute, y'all. She cute. Check her out. She cute on this bottle. Look at that. Go ahead. Work it, Shatasha. Extreme Hold creates lasting, sleek edges. No, I wouldn't say all that. Enriched with silk protein and evanescent oil. Whatever that may be. Okay, good for natural hair. Okay, so I don't know about the edges, y'all, because y'all can see that your sis edges has already curled up. I'm going to have to use some real life edge control. But I can say that it does add a nice shine. It's not as slippery as your normal jam. It is more tacky, but it's not sticky to the point like an edge control where you can't get your fingers in there to braid it. And I can say that it doesn't feel greasy just like our normal jams would be, baby, because I cannot braid with jam because it is too greasy. Okay, so this right here, I think, I can't say it's better than my Murray's because, sis, the Murray's hair wax, that stuff is life. Like, your braids are just so slick. But I do like this product, and I've used it throughout my entire hair. Okay, so I just kind of put it on and define my part. One of the tips that I would give you guys is to make sure you have all of your strands inside of the box that you want to braid, because yeah, I left some strands out, y'all. I left some strands out. Okay, so then after I put that on there, I'm going to use my Murray's Lock for my ends because it dries and it gives my hair like a it's almost as if I put gel on my hair. Okay, it is a gel, but it holds my natural hair into place, but it doesn't leave your hair dry. Okay, and I'm not putting a lot on there so my hair is not reverting back. Okay, so I'm gonna take my hair. I'm not gonna stretch it, pull it, or anything because I'm okay with the length. If you want it longer, then you will have to stretch it. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the first part, and almost as if I'm going into a mini cornrow, I want to keep my hands as closest to the root as possible. Okay, and after I kind of got it locked into place, I'm going to borrow a piece of the weave, and then I'm going to continue braiding down. But if you notice how I'm moving my hands throughout the synthetic hair so that it does not tangle. Okay, because if you continue to braid like this, what's going to happen, the hair is eventually going to braid upon itself, okay? So you want to kind of run your fingers through it. And when you get to a comfortable spot, you can flip it over and continue braiding it down, okay? Like so. And then I go in with a little bit more of my Murray's and just kind of wet it up and continue braiding. And as I'm going down, I am going to start borrowing pieces from my thicker ends. And I'm not going to force the borrow. Like, here's a borrow. I'm not going to force the borrow. I'm going to naturally borrow the hair as I'm going down. And it's up to you if you want to start borrowing like I did. You make sure that came out right. Okay, not really, but I ain't starting over. Okay, just kind of borrow up to your own discretion. If you don't want to borrow, you don't have to. I would recommend that you do borrow when you get down to the tippity tips. That way your hair will not completely unravel, because I am noticing that as I'm getting towards the bottom, they do kind of unravel a little bit. And I know that I'm going to have to go back through and braid those. Okay. So you're just going to keep on braiding. Now, if these were twists, y'all, I would be completely done. I would have been done in my head. Because twists are so much easier than box braids. And that's why I think that I've never bothered to try them, because I thought they were going to be too hard. But honestly, I'm getting done a lot faster than what I thought I would. And it's a lot easier than what I thought it would be, seeing that I do know how to attach the hair to my scalp. So the hardest part, I think, of this entire process is actually getting the hair attached to your scalp. Okay, and this is real time, y'all, so you guys can see how long it actually takes per braid. Okay, and I'm moving at this speed throughout the entire process. Okay, and as I get down to the ends, I'm just going to keep switching and moving the pieces of hair and borrowing from different strands. Okay, I'm not worried about the flyaways, since I ain't cutting them. You know they do at the African shops? No offense if you're African, but you know, the beauty shops, they go through and they cut all of this stuff off. We're not doing that because my hair is in there and I don't know what's mine. Okay? And then y'all wonder why y'all hair be looking kind of crazy after you go to them shops, sis. Alright. Ooh, my lips look ashy, y'all. Alright. Bam. Alright, so our one little braid is done. Okay, it's gonna blend in just fine. All right, now we're gonna move on to this last back section before we hit our top. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do, and you can use a comb if you choose to. If you know you kind of really want your parts to be straight, you can use a comb. But since I don't care about all that, I'm tired, I don't care. But when I get up here, I'm going to really make sure that my parting is super straight. And before I start even touching this part, I'm going to go through and actually section off so that I can make sure that I have an even amount, so that when I wear my hair either down the middle or when I wear it off to the side, it won't look kind of funky, okay? All right, and so I'm gonna show you guys again. I'm gonna add some of my magic fingers to my hair. Trying to catch all those flyaways. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, sis. Take some of my Murray's and run it down the length of my hair. Grab my hair, pinch off the desired amount for the braid. And this one may be a little smaller, which is fine. Okay. Make sure your hair is even as you want it. Flip. Pick up the top piece. Okay. Loop it around. Grab the rest of the hair that's at the bottom. Loop it. Take your synthetic fibers, your synthetic hair, and add it to your real hair. Keeping your hands close to the root, continue braiding down. Okay? And when you get comfortable with your braids, flip it. Okay, grab this piece, bring that one behind you, and continue to braid. Okay? Stop. Add some more lock. Y'all see I just added that thing all throughout there. And continue to braid. Okay, if you feel like you need to borrow. If you do not, then don't. Like sometimes my hands are not in a position where I can borrow at that point. So I just wait until my hands are in a comfortable enough position to where I can borrow. Go ahead and drop me a comment and see if you let me know if you are going to try to do your own box braids, because you know box braids cost you about $220 depending on the length of your hair, and sometimes they try to tax me like $300, and I'm like, nah sis, we're not doing that. Okay, you know they'll try to tax you, and then they don't care about your hair, sis. They'll pull your hair out. Don't go and get your don't go and get box braids if you don't have your natural hair detangle session. You're gonna lose a couple inches by the time you come up out of there. That's like rule number one. That's kind of disrespectful though, for you to go get your hair done and you don't have it detangled, especially if they're not someone who specializes in natural hair. I think you should always go with your hair detangled. All right, so this is what we're looking like, and we got one more for this back section here. Okay, so that braid is gonna fall right there, and then we're ready to move on to the front side right here. When I tell you, I don't know what I was thinking doing box braids. Let me turn this off. Doing box braids on this big ass head. Who told me that it was a good idea for me to do box braids on my hair? Like who, sis? Who? Like why? But it's worth it. Whew. All right, so sis, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If you decide to put box braids in your hair by yourself, make sure you have some time. Make sure you have some time. Make sure you have some time. Yeah. Okay, so we're on our last box braid. We are on our last box braid, y'all. Won't he do it? Did the church say amen? Let the church say amen. Okay? So we about to put this last little box braid, child, in our hair. Okay? And this is how much I have left, along with a whole bundle of hair. So sis, we're gonna finish this last and final box braid, Lord. Okay, the last one. It took, let me see, I started yesterday at about 9:45 I started, and most of that time was spent actually trying to stretch my hair. Okay, that took about an hour itself, me trying to stretch my natural hair. And I would recommend that you do stretch your natural hair. It's just gonna make the braiding process easier. So if you stretch your hair, if you know you're gonna do box braids, I would recommend you stretch your hair before you actually start this process, y'all. Don't wait till the day of, right before you get ready to install your hair to hold on, y'all, I made a mistake. Don't wait until this is reality, y'all. I've been doing good all the way up until this last little braid, y'all. Okay, don't wait up until the day you actually get ready to install it to stretch your hair. I would not recommend that, y'all. So that is one of the tips that I would have if you're doing box braids or any other kind of braids, is to go ahead and stretch your hair first. Wash, condition it. Do that a day or two before, especially if you know yourself. Like if you know that you don't have the patience to knock this out in one day, I would chunk it. You know, maybe do the perimeter first and then go back and do the inside when you get more time. If you know that you're not going to push through and finish your whole head, I would definitely make sure that I start at the front and work my way towards the back, because once you start to get tired, your braiding gets compromised, and you don't want the front of your hair sloppy and big parts and the back of your hair neat. So that is another tip that I would give you guys when I am installing, if you decide to install box braids on your hair. Another thing is make sure that you get hair that is textured but also soft. You don't want to get hair that is extremely nappy. Okay, I shouldn't say nappy, but you know what, y'all know what I mean. Everybody had to get nappy, black, white, purple, green, and orange. You don't want to get hair that is really rough and that's going to hurt your hands, especially if you are not an experienced braider. If you know that this is not something that you do on the regular, then you want to make sure that you get some hair that you can tolerate, okay? What is another tip? Another tip is to, oh girl, section your hair off. Do not try to go into any type of box braids, Marley twist. Don't try to go into any of those styles. Just, you know, freehand and just start parting, child, because it's a mental thing too. You know, you're going to feel like you are never going to get done. But if you're working in sections, you'll notice that you'll get through a lot faster. So that's something I would definitely recommend. All right. Ooh, looking good. I'm finished. Your girl is finished. Hey. Oh, don't ask me how many braids I got up in this head, because sis, I do not know. I do not know. But y'all check me out. This is the first time. Bam! Wait. Bam! Check me out. Check me out, y'all. Check me out. I'm so excited. Who box braids stiff? Stiff with? Stiff. Who box braids stiff? Not mine. Maybe yours. But not mine, sis. Who box braids stiff? What crochet? Crochet? Baby. These are all individual hunties. Who did your hair? Me? No, you did. Yes, I did. Did it. This is what you call excitement for yourself. Oh yes, sis. Let's see. Let's see what she look like, sis. Ooh, y'all see it, baby. Y'all see it. Child, if you ain't excited for yourself, don't even worry about it, honey. Ain't nobody gonna be excited for you. Oh, child. Baby, these parts are not perfect, but it is, honey. They are perfect in their own right. Back shot, check me out. Check me out. Check me out, y'all. Hey. All right. Ooh, she tight, though. She tight. She not like super tight, because I ain't gonna brag. I ain't gonna hurt myself, child. I ain't gonna hurt myself. But let's put her on back. Ooh, we excited. We curve. We curve, y'all. Wait, let me fix my eyebrows. Yee. Honey, you cannot tell me I do not look cute. Like, if you tell me I do not look cute, sis, you lying. Cause what I see, shoot, girl, you did this. If I would have never tried it, I would have never done it. So this is a lesson to you out there. Just go ahead and try it. You're gonna mess up along the way. Just keep going. Don't even look back. Don't even do the ones that you messed up. Don't even worry about those, because as you continue braiding and getting better, I promise you it will get easier. It will get a lot easier. Just take your time. Okay, if you need to go back and watch the video again, watch it again, slow it down, reverse, whatever you may need to do, but really take your time, because it is achievable. And I understand sometimes coins might be a little short. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye. Now I can't talk no more because the air conditioner just cut on. I think I gotta stop recording. Gotta stop recording. Why they make the air conditioner so loud? Y'all hear that?